Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the periodic trends in modern periodic table. Periodic trends means what? First we have to understand that periodic trends means if we will move from left to right in modern periodic table or maybe top to bottom along with the group, then what are the changes taking place in like properties like atomic size, okay, atomic radius, like electronegativity, metallic character, non-metallic character. We have to understand these one by one. Okay. So for this, I'll require the block diagram of periodic table. Wait a second. Okay. So here we have the block diagram for modern periodic table. Okay. Here we have, see, this is the modern periodic table. It is modern periodic table. Okay, this is the left side of modern periodic table. So I am writing here left. Okay, left side, or we can say left hand side, LHS. And this side is right hand side. So I am writing here right or RHS. It is right hand side. This is the top of modern periodic table. Top of modern periodic table. And here we have the bottom. Okay, everyone understood that? Here we have the left hand side of modern periodic table. Here we have right hand side. Here the top of modern periodic table, and here we have the bottom of modern periodic table. Okay. If you are moving left to right, means left to right. So we are moving along with the period. Is it? If we are moving left to right, then it is nothing but the period. Is it or not? Do reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the first thing that we had to use. And second thing, if you are moving from top to bottom, top to bottom. So I'm writing here top to bottom. So if you are moving top to bottom, that means the group. Is it? So we had to check the changes taking place while moving left to right along with period and top to bottom along with group. Okay. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So take a screenshot for that. Now we will understand the first periodic trend. Take a screenshot. Done?
Yes.
Okay. So first periodic trend, now we are going to understand. First periodic trend is atomic radius or atomic size. Atomic size. See, atomic size is really very small. That's why we are using picometer distance. Okay. Which distance we are using? Yes. Do reply.
Picometer, sir.
Picometer distance. Yes. And 1 picometer means how many meter? Say I'm writing here 1 picometer. It is represented by PM equals to 0.001 nanometer. Nanometer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want to like compare with meter, then 1 picometer equals to 1 into 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is really very small unit. It is like 0.00 up to 12 times and then 1. I hope you understood that.
Yes, understood.
Okay. So we are using the picometer distance. Okay. So now I have one question for you all. Suppose I have drawn here two spherical object. Okay, here we have one spherical object, the red one, and other one, here we have another object, the blue one. Okay, so we had two objects here, first and second. So how can you determine which spherical object is smaller and greater? Which one is smaller one from these two?
Sir, the blue one.
Blue.
How come?
Appears smaller.
If I would say the large one is small and blue one is large, that red one is small and blue one is large, then
Sir, we cannot, since it's clear that the radius of the red
Yes.
one is much larger than the radius of the
Yes.
blue one.
Yes, we cannot say that. Okay, because we don't know the radius. Probably this red one is closer to us, that's why it is appearing large, and that blue one is very far from us, but it is quite large than the red one. Okay, it may be possible. Possibility is there, is it? So on the basis of their atomic radius or the radius, suppose here we have 10 centimeter and here we have only 2 centimeter. Now, which one is greater? Yes. Now, which one is greater? Do
Blue one,
reply.
sir.
Yes. Now, blue
The blue
one.
one.
Yes. So we can measure the size of the sphere on the basis of their radius. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have also considered as our atoms are spherical in shape. We considered it is the hypothetical structure that we used to consider all the time. It is suppose the spherical in structure, that means atom is also having the atomic radius. So we know atom is consisting the center of nucleus, center of the atom is called nucleus and different cell around it. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if we want to measure the distance of from the center of nucleus, this is the center of nucleus, center of nucleus. Okay, and here we have the outermost shell, outermost shell, and the distance from center of nucleus to the outermost shell is called as atomic radius. Atomic radius. Understood what is atomic radius?
Yes, sir.
And on the basis of atomic radius, we can say whether the atom is smaller in size or larger in size. So in order to determine the size, we had to know the atomic radius. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So first we will understand atomic radius.
Sir, what unit did you set for atomic radius? Sir, unit.
Unit is picometer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just going to write the definition for atomic radius now. Okay. Okay. So definition for atomic radius is, okay, let me make it a larger one. Okay. So atomic radius is what? The distance from center of nucleus, to the outermost shell, of an atom. Okay, the distance from center of nucleus to the outermost shell of an atom is called as atomic radius. Atomic radius, is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and atomic size is determined by atomic radius only. So I'm writing here, and atomic size is determined by determined by atomic radius. Atomic radius.
Sir, can we say that atomic size is proportional to atomic radius?
Yes, we can say. Therefore, we can write that also. Atomic size is directly proportional to atomic radius. Atomic radius. Larger the radius, larger will be the size. Is it, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now take a screenshot, then we will understand the trends of atomic radius. Take a screenshot.
Done, sir.
Done, everyone?
Done.
Okay, so now we will understand the trends of atomic radius. Trends of atomic radius. Very important. Just do concentrate. Really very important. Wait a second. Let me drop image here. Okay. See here. Again, this is the left side. This is right side. Here we have the top, and here we have the bottom. Okay. So first we will understand atomic trend of atomic radius in groups. Okay, in groups. So I'm writing here the trend of atomic radius first in groups. So I'm writing here in groups. In groups. Okay. See, I'm just discussing about the first shell. You will understand. Okay. Suppose here we have first atom. Here we have hydrogen beta, hydrogen. And hydrogen have atomic number 1 only. That means hydrogen have only one shell. Is it?
Yes,
In
sir.
order, yes, in order to acquire that one electron, hydrogen require only one shell. Now here we have, see, we already understood that number of like period represent the number of shell present in an atom. So second element here we have in the group will be lithium, and lithium have atomic number 3. So lithium will have 1 and 2 shell. Here 2 electron, and here we have 1 electron. Here we have 1 electron in case of hydrogen only. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Then here in third period, the first element is sodium, and sodium has atomic number 11. So for sodium, we will require 3 shells. Okay. So here we have the nucleus, first cell, second cell, and third cell. In first cell 2, in second 8, and in outermost cell 1 electron, like this. So here we have 3 cells. So as we can see here, as we are moving top to bottom along with group, each time new cells are being added. Here we have 1 shell, here we have 2 shell, here 3 shell. Likewise, here we have potassium having 4 shell. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So when we are moving top to bottom, each time new shell is added. So due to which the each time distance from center of nucleus to outermost cell increases. Is it all the time? That means atomic radius increases down the group. Hence, atomic size also increases. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to write this trend, very important. So when we move from top to bottom, top to bottom means what? Along with
Along the group.
groups. Yes. Along with group, each time new shell is added. Each time new shell is added. Hence, distance from center of nucleus center of nucleus to the outermost shell. Outermost shell also increases. Is it?
Yes, sir.
That means what? That means that is atomic radius. Atomic radius increases. Atomic radius increases down the group. Down the group. Okay. Hence, or therefore, atomic sizes also increases. Therefore, atomic size is also increases down the group. Down the group. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Easy, no?
Pretty easy, sir.
Yes.
Okay, that means size of hydrogen is smaller than lithium. Then again, lithium has smaller size than sodium. Then potassium. After potassium, we have happy little Gnostic kid rubs. So it is R. Yes. Happy little
Rubidium.
Gnostic. Yes, rubidium rubs. RBO. Cat's fur. So cesium. Okay, it is like phonic song in order to remember the name. Happy little nasty kids rubs cat's fur. So here we have cesium and francium. Fr. Okay. So likewise, we can determine the size of, or we can compare the size of element from the same or different group. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will understand in periods. So just take a screenshot for that.
Done.
Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we will understand in periods. In periods. Okay, so again we do require the diagram. Okay. See here, top to bottom is group. So for period it is left to right. Is it or not?
Yes,
So
sir.
here we have the left and here we have the right side. Okay. So I'm just taking example for the second period because in first we have only two elements. I'm just taking example of third. So for here we have lithium. So I'm just taking lithium here. So lithium having atomic number 3. So here we have the nucleus and here we have first shell and here we have second shell. So lithium have 1 electron in first outermost shell. Is it?
Yes, sir.
After lithium atomic number 3. After lithium we have here beryllium, Be, and beryllium have atomic number 4. Okay, that means 1 extra electron is added in a same cell. Likewise, is it here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After beryllium, we have boron here, boron. So boron have atomic number 5. So again, see, cell will be the same. Only in same cell electrons are added all the time. If electrons are added, then protons is also added in a nucleus all the time because every element contain equal number of electron and proton. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Again, we are moving toward the next element and which is the carbon. And carbon has atomic number 6. That means 1 more electron is added in a same cell. Along with electron, proton is also added in nucleus. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means when we are moving left to right, electrons are being added in a same cell only. Same cell electrons are being added. Is it?
Yes.
So due to addition of electron, protons are also being added in a nucleus, and it is called as nuclear charge. Increases all the time. Is it or not?
Sir, can you explain nuclear charge?
Okay. See, in electrons are added in a same cell. Likewise, protons are also added in a nucleus.
Sir, where does the nucleus get the extra protons from?
Okay, because we already know that all the atom, they contain equal number of electron and proton. If suppose we are discussing about lithium, lithium have 3 electron and 3 proton. Is it?
Yes.
Beryllium have atomic number 4, that means 4 electron and 4 proton. Is it? For boron,
Yes.
we have 5 electron and 5 proton. Means with increase in electron, protons are also increases in nucleus of an atom. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if number of electrons no, protons are increases in nucleus, it is called as nuclear charge increases. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have a doubt. Sir, when we go down the group, the atomic radius increases.
Yes. Due to new shells are added all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
So, sir, when atomic radius increases, the atom size also increases.
Yes.
So, sir, the size of the atom, does it describe anything about the texture of the element?
Yes, yes, it is. We will understand that in next trend, like in metallic character, we decide the character and properties of element. We will discuss one by one that.
Okay, so if the atomic radius is larger, then all the texture of the items is placed in one group. It's classified like that.
No, not like that. See, elements having same number of electron in their outermost shell, they are added in a same shell, like this, same group. So all the atom of first group have 1 electron in their outermost shell. We already discussed that in group part. You was not there in last class, right?
No, I was, sir.
Okay, what the number of group describes? Number of group represent number of electron present in their outermost shell. Okay. Yeah. So second group element have 2 electron in their outermost shell. That's why they have similar properties, like valency is the same. Okay. They are combining with other element is also same like this. So they have few similar properties, and that's why they have placed in same group. So I'm discussing about atomic radius here. So we have to complete that first. Then we will discuss about different part. Okay. So when we are moving left to right, all the time electrons are added in a same cell. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
If electrons are added, that means protons are also added in nucleus. Because if we discuss about 6th number element, and which is the carbon, so carbon has 6 electron and 6 proton also. Is it means all the time if electron is increases, proton is also increases in nucleus. For nitrogen, we have atomic number 7, so it is having 7 electron and 7 proton. Is it or not? Sadab, Anudeep and everyone. Tushar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shadab, you are getting the point? Amrita, you are getting the point?
Yes.
Okay. So see here, due to increased number of proton in nucleus, it is called as increase in nuclear charge. See, if nuclear charge increases, that means nucleus is becoming more positive, more and more positive all the time. And outermost shell becoming more negative all the time. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So due to increase in their, like for nucleus it is nuclear charge, and for outermost shell there is negative property, the intensity of positivity and negativity increases. So due to increase in intensity, and we know that positive and negative charge, they attracts each other. Is it? If intensity of positive and negative charge increases, that means the force of attraction between outermost shell and nucleus also increases. Is it?
Yes, sir.
That means all the time shell, outermost shell will slightly pulls toward the nucleus, very like small amount. It is pulling toward the nucleus all the time. Okay, so if atomic radius will decrease all the time, atomic size will decrease along with period. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me write the trend for atomic radius in period. So I'm just erasing that data. If you want to take a screenshot quickly. Done.
Sir, can
Okay.
you scroll up?
For that.
Yes, sir. I'll just take a screenshot of this.
Okay, quick.
Yes, sir. I'm done.
Okay, so I'm erasing that and I'm writing the periodic trend for atomic radius in period now. So I'm just writing theoretical part. See, when we move left to right, along with period, okay, what is happening that time when we are moving left to right along with period? Electrons are added in a same cell. Electrons are added in a same shell. Is it? Due to which nuclear charge increases. Nuclear charge increases. Due to increase in nuclear charge, due to increase in nuclear charge, the force of attraction between nucleus and outermost shell increases. Hence, which leads to decrease in atomic radius. Outermost shell increases, hence, or due to which, or we'll write hence outermost shell slightly moves or slightly attracted towards the nucleus. Hence, atomic radius decreases. Okay, therefore atomic size decreases along with period. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Sadab,
Yes,
where you been?
I'm right.
Okay, understood, everyone? Tushar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Amrita,
Yes, sir.
Pratyuva, Pratyusha,
Yes, sir.
Yogesh,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Steve. Okay, good. So I'm going to write example for few element of the same period. So I'm writing here element, okay, and here atomic radius. Atomic radius in picometer. Okay. Okay. So here we have first I'm writing for oxygen. Okay. So its atomic radius is 66 picometer. Okay. After that we have oxygen. See here we have nitrogen. Here we have oxygen. After that we have oxygen. Then we have I'm writing for boron. Then boron have atomic radius of 88 picometer. Then carbon, okay, carbon have atomic radius 77. Then we have nitrogen, have it is 74. Then we have beryllium, and which is 111, and we have lithium, and which is 52. Okay, so I'm arranging them in increasing or decreasing order. So first we have lithium metal. Okay, in wait a second. See here in second period we have first element lithium. So lithium have atomic radius 52. Is it? So lithium have atomic radius less than. After that we have beryllium. Okay, beryllium. Everyone. It is 152, not 52. It is 152. Okay, then we have beryllium, which is 111. Here we have 152 is greater than because atomic size is decreases. Then we have for beryllium 111. Then we have after beryllium we have boron, and boron have 88. 88. After boron we have carbon. Then next we have carbon. Carbon have 77. Okay. After carbon we have nitrogen. So nitrogen atomic radius is 74. After nitrogen we have oxygen, and oxygen atomic radius is 66. Okay. See, atomic number of lithium is 3, for beryllium 4, boron 5, carbon 6, nitrogen 7, and oxygen 8. Okay. See, and these elements belong from the same period. Is it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So see here, this is the left side and this is the right side. So here we are moving left to right along with period. Okay, along with period, atomic radius decreases all the time. See, 152, 111, 88, 77, 74, 66, like this. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the example for decrease in atomic radius along with period. Now, here we can discuss for group also. So I'm writing here few element for group. Okay, for group, first we have lithium. Lithium have atomic number 152. After lithium we have sodium. So sodium have atomic number 186. After sodium we have potassium. Okay, potassium is 231. After potassium, we have rubidium, Rb. Okay, it is 244. After rubidium, we have cesium. It is Cs. It is 262. And francium, we are not discussing. It is like away from the trend. So we are not discussing that. So as we can see here, when we are moving top to bottom, okay, all the time atomic radius increases because all the time new cells is being added. Okay, everyone. Do reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to take a screenshot for the period part also. Wait a second. Yeah, take a screenshot for period part. Everyone had to join the test.